What if I told you that most people are learning English the wrong way? They spend years memorizing grammar rules. They study hundreds of vocabulary words. They watch complicated lessons online. And yet, when someone asks them a simple question like, "How was your day?" their mind goes completely blank. Why does this happen? And more importantly, what's the easiest and fastest way to actually learn English? Today we're going to talk about the secret that successful English learners use every day. And trust me, it's much simpler than you think. So grab a cup of coffee, sit back, relax, and let's learn together. Have you ever opened an English textbook and thought, "This is too much information"? You're not alone. Many learners believe they need to learn thousands of words before they can speak. But here's the truth. When children learn their first language, they don't start with grammar books. They don't memorize dictionaries. They learn by listening. They learn by copying. And they learn by using the language every day. The problem is that many English learners spend too much time studying and not enough time using English. It's like reading books about swimming without ever getting into the water. At some point, you have to practice. Let's talk about a very common mistake. Many people focus on difficult words. For example, instead of learning, "Can you help me?" they try to learn, "Could you provide assistance regarding this matter?" Which sentence do you think native speakers use more often? The simple one. English is not about sounding smart. It's about communicating clearly. The most useful English words are often the simplest ones. Words like go, come, get, make, take, want, need. These small words appear in thousands of everyday conversations. Master the basics first. The advanced vocabulary can come later. Now let's talk about what actually works. The easiest way to learn English is through repetition. Not boring repetition, interesting repetition. For example, watch short English conversations every day. Listen to podcasts while walking. Read simple stories before bed. And most importantly, repeat what you hear. Let's try something. I'll say a sentence. You repeat it. Ready? How are you today? Great. Now try. I'd like a cup of coffee, please. Excellent. This simple habit trains your brain to think in English. Have you noticed how easy it is to remember a good story? You may forget a grammar rule, but you rarely forget a story that made you laugh or feel something. That's because our brains love stories. Imagine this situation. A tourist arrives in a new country. He loses his wallet. He doesn't know anyone. He doesn't speak the language well. What happens next? Immediately, your brain becomes curious. You want to know the ending. This is why learning English through stories is so effective. You learn vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation naturally, without feeling like you're studying. Let's be honest. Many learners are afraid to speak English. They're worried about making mistakes. But here's something important. Every fluent English speaker made thousands of mistakes. Thousands. Mistakes are not a sign of failure. They're a sign of progress. Think about learning to ride a bicycle. Did you fall the first time? Probably. Did you quit? No. You kept going. Speaking English is exactly the same. The more mistakes you make, the more you learn. So don't aim for perfection. Aim for communication. If you're wondering, what should I do every day? Here's a simple 20-minute routine. 5 minutes. Listen to English, a podcast, a short video, a conversation. 5 minutes. Read something simple, a short article, a story, a conversation. 5 minutes. Repeat sentences aloud. Train your pronunciation. 5 minutes. Speak to yourself. Describe your day. Talk about your plans. Ask yourself questions and answer them in English. 20 minutes a day. That's it. Consistency beats intensity. Here's something many people don't realize. You don't need motivation every day. You need habits. Motivation comes and goes. Some days you'll feel excited. Some days you won't. But habits keep you moving forward. If you study English for just 20 minutes every day for a year, you'll be amazed by your progress. Small improvements become big results. So let's recap. If you want to learn English faster, focus on simple English. Learn through conversations and stories. Repeat what you hear. Don't fear mistakes. Practice a little every day. And remember, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to keep going. Every sentence you learn today brings you one step closer to fluency. Thank you for listening to English Made Easy. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to come back for more practical English lessons, stories, and conversations. Until next time, keep learning, keep practicing, and most importantly, keep speaking English. See you in the next episode of English Made Easy.